You know, there's this beautiful story that always reminds me of how a single moment of kindness can change someone's entire life. It's about a young kid who was struggling in school. Math was hard, reading wasn't their strong suit, and they just couldn't seem to find their place. But there was one thing they loved more than anything: drawing. Most people didn't pay much attention to their doodles and sketches, but there was this one teacher, let's call her Mrs. Anderson, who saw something special. Instead of focusing on what the student couldn't do, she'd always stop by their desk, look at their drawings, and say things like, "You have a gift. Keep developing it." She even stayed after school sometimes just to give this kid extra paper and art supplies. She believed in them when nobody else did. You know what happened to that kid? They grew up to become one of the most recognized artists in their country. But here's the most beautiful part of the story. Years later, they built a free art center and named it after Mrs. Anderson. The thing is, Mrs. Anderson never lived to see that art center. She never knew how her small acts of encouragement would bloom into something so magnificent. And that's the magic of kindness. It's like planting a tree whose shade you might never sit under, but someone else will.